Good morning guys and welcome to day 57. I have a very special guest to introduce you to. This is my dear lady, Betty Swanson. Just picked up our Honda Waves, which we bought yesterday. So I've got a semi-automatic Honda Wave. Max has got a Yamaha Novo. We just picked them up. All seem to be working pretty well, and we're now getting on the road, which is pretty exciting. So I've named my bike Betty Swanson. I don't think Max has named his yet, but we will, as soon as he names it, I'll tell you guys what it is. I'm driving a semi-automatic, so I'm getting used to the gearing system, but it seems pretty easy. But you will see that I am the pack mule. So I've got all three of the bags on the back, and some spare fuel there, and then I've got my little bag and helmet there. So we're getting on the road, which is pretty exciting. We're going on a drive to, I think, Lac Lake today, which is about 120 kilometers. So we're going to try and cover quite a lot of ground today and get up to Lac Lake. Obviously I'll film what I can whenever it's safe, and I've got a attachment on the top of my helmet, so I can stick the GoPro on there and film as we're going. So let's get on the road and go and discover some more of Vietnam. Guys, so we made it to our first stop, which is a small town called Em Drac. This is the town. There is not a lot to see. We've had the bikes for about 2 hours and Max's battery has gone already. We may have got ripped off on our bikes. My bike, Betty Swanson, who's right here and looks like a pack mule, I think the clutch is going to go in about 100k. It seems alright at the moment, but between second and third gear there's a big clunking noise, and I'm pretty sure that's the clutch. So I think my advice is do not listen to a word I tell you about buying bikes, because I think we bought a crock of shit. But I love Betty, she's a real sweetheart, and I'm going to ride the shit out of her for a couple of thousand kilometers. So hopefully she stays with me and doesn't break down too much. Max, we've just stopped at a mechanic's. Luckily there are mechanics everywhere in Vietnam, so you can get a bike fixed pretty quickly. And the guys are just working on it and trying to figure out exactly what's wrong, but we're pretty sure it's just the battery. So stay tuned. Guys, now Betty Swanson's broken. They are renowned for being pretty reliable and incredibly easy to fix if they do break down. Good. No idea what's wrong with her, but she started making a really loud clunking noise. Stopped at the nearest garage I could find, and these guys have just started working on it. So we'll find out what's wrong. But Betty's having a little bit of TLC at the moment, which is a bit of a shame considering this is day one of the journey. Guys, so we got Betty fixed. It cost me 500,000 dong, which is about £15. So not that bad at all, but pretty annoying considering this is the first day I've had her. But Betty Swanson is running like an absolute dream. She was limping along like an old mare, and now she's running around like a game filly. So happy days. We are driving through the absolute pissing rain, and that's why I'm in this incredible rain get-up. We're just trying to find a guest house at the moment. We think we found one, and Max and Patricia have just got inside to negotiate the rate. So it's been a little bit unprepared today, but fingers crossed. The light is leaving us now. It's almost 6 o'clock, so hopefully this guest house checks out all right. We can get in there and get dry, because my feet are like swamps. They are soaking wet, and poor old Betty needs a little rest after the drama of today. So stay tuned. Hopefully we'll be checking in, and I'll be having a shower and being nice and warm the next time you see me. Fingers crossed anyway. It could be an absolute calamity, so let's wait and find out. So we found a hotel, which is pretty good news, and it's costing us barely anything. I think it's 100,000 dong each, which is about £3.50. It's quite a nice little hotel. We've got a massive flat screen TV up there. All of our stuff is drying, 3 double beds. My bed has got particularly nice little bunny rabbits on it, which is always a nice surprise. We're going to grab some food. We are in a backwards town in the middle of Vietnam, so there's nothing around here. But we're going to grab some food and have an early night, because we're going to get on the road early tomorrow. Go to Lac Lake, which is about 50k away from here. It's meant to be a beautiful lake, and then we're going to go further north and keep on driving. So, been a real adventurous day. We kind of winged everything, and it worked out. Max and Patricia's bike needed a new fuse, and that's now running pretty smoothly. Betty had to have an entire new chain and sprocket system, which was incredible that it only cost me £15, and the guy fixed it in like 15 minutes flat. So it's incredible what they can do pretty quickly. She's now riding, as I said before, like an absolute filly, which is a real treat. So stay tuned, guys, and that'll probably be it for today, to be honest. But stay tuned for tomorrow, and tomorrow is going to be another epic day of driving through Vietnam. So we will see you tomorrow.